let's move to happier news, especially where I sit at the center of Loyola Rambler fever. Another dramatic win last night, this one over Nevada, put Loyola into Saturday's regional final against not Kentucky, but Kansas State. In any other year, 9th-seeded K-State would be celebrated as a potential Cinderella, but now they're a narrow favorite, 1 point over Loyola. So, Tony, have the Ramblers convinced you they are a real threat to win this thing?
Well, it's certainly a real threat to get to the Final Four. They're playing against a team that, is a 9th seed with 11 losses. They're an 11th seed with 5 losses. If Michigan were to lose to Florida State, they certainly would be a threat to get to the final game. I watched that whole game last night, and I was so impressed with the actual offense that they run, that they send cutters through the middle 1,000 times a game, that they're like Virginia in the sense that they're patient, but unlike Virginia in that they will pull the trigger when they get a good shot, and they will use the rim to protect against getting a shot blocked. They were very, very impressive, Mike. Very impressive.
I love them because they play with the savvy of the city they now represent. And I'm here in Chicago. I was at my mother's building today, which is assisted living mostly.
What did you say about the savvy?
Listen, what? Savvy. They play with savvy. Now, I was at my mother's building, and my mother's an alum of Loyola. And I'm sitting there with a lot of blue hairs. And there's a touch of cubness to this, a touch. In that the whole place, Tony, last night I'm watching the Kentucky game, and now people are coming in bars in Chicago rooting against Kentucky because they want Loyola to play K-State. And you don't know, K-State can still win this game. They're a higher seed. But now, Tony, I just, everywhere you go, I'm at these tables with these blue hairs, and they're talking about their days at Loyola. And there's a feel-good here about this team. And yes, they play with a savvy of the Chicago playgrounds. You heard me right.
I'm utterly speechless at that. I think they're a very good team. I was happy to see them when they got down come back, and when they drew the lead come back. I hadn't thought of them as the savviness of the city.
The city, yes.
The biggest name of the 8 teams that played last